Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Let's see. I should be live if everything is correct, which I hope it is. Yeah, welcome back everybody to The Witness. Now, I remember trying to go for this, but I don't know from which angle I need to look at it. What does the obelisk say? Yeah, kind of like a swirl something. Is there any way I can get a good angle? Is that even possible, a good angle? Does it exist? I mean, that cloud moves. One of the only few clouds that does. But he doesn't seem to be in the formation that I want him to be. I mean, first and foremost I gotta try and find a place to start it. Because here is not the place. Let's see, any other location that might help, hopefully. Because there is a lot to do still, I think. Probably just only that one obelisk. I think that's the only one. The last thing. And probably all the voice stuff. The monologues and such. Yeah, those clouds move, but... Huh. One move here. There is one here also moving, but I don't know where to go specifically. Where do I need to stand for it to be satisfied? Why game? Ooh. Possibly from here. Now I just need to wait for the clouds. So, how was your day? I mean, now I have time to say some stuff. So, please, if you're watching, just hit that like and subscribe button. It would really help out a lot, a ton, whatever. Just please do it. Also, join the Discord server with a link in the description. Like that's in every video or stream. The link in the description for the Discord server will always work. I made sure of that. Also, for the subscriber goal, as you can see top left, currently there's going to be a for the subscriber special. It's gonna be a Minecraft map that I have made personally, and I'm going to play it with you guys in the hopes of it being fun. I mean, I put a lot of work into it, so I really do hope you guys will enjoy it. Also, there's a link in the description for the playlist if you wanna rewatch what I've all done. Because now I'm just doing the environmental puzzles. And maybe the triangle puzzles scattered around randomly. Maybe like the monologues, but that's like it. Nothing more. Alright, almost. Come on. Close. Come on. Yes. Oh. A one-sided puzzle. Alright, let's head down. Hey, Kreuner, you're actually early this time. Now stay, if you want to have moderator. So now you have a chance of getting moderator if you at least stay. But of course you have to stay. Okay, yeah, gym time, that's no moderator. That's no moderator for you. Plus this is a puzzle game, so you're probably bored of it. Huh. Yeah, those I know. Where did I get him? Hmm. Where? Oh, that's with the door with the colored one. And then... Where would he be? Probably also somewhere with the colored squares. Place. Anything that can lead me to it, to the answer. That vaguely looks like a circle. Just saying it now already. Because it may be. In here, doesn't seem like it. Gonna probably open up that one hatch. I'll use the elevator. All the way down, please. Or jump off here for that. Yeah, you gotta go back. Haha. Anything here? Ah, yeah. I mean, it already looks familiar. Stairs broken. Thank you for showing me that way. Okay. What's next? What is next? Probably lots more difficult stuff. Or annoying. So, together with all of those stuff, strange shapes. Huh. More strange shapes. That one's particularly that way. That's more to the right of the marsh, I think. Or swamp, whatever it is. I mean, in here, probably no. Probably nothing in here. Doesn't look like it, at least. You gotta always keep a watchful eye. Probably go to the back. The back rooms. Up, please. Thank you. No. Less shadows? No. Where, oh, where could it be? It's gonna have to go the long way around, probably. Again. No, not if I probably do this. Yeah, I figured it out. What if I go this way? This do anything? Nope. Unless I maybe get onto that. Really not possible. I can try. So they have to be together. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Never mind. Anyway, I can transition over. Those lines. They are coming to a stop. They're gone. And this line I've already gotten. I remember. Hello, polar bear. I am trying to get something out of the floor. Some sort of puzzle, at least. If I try and go back. If I stay on that, will that work? It would. No, can I not go the other way? Gotta go the long way around. A very, very long way around. Just already gotta put them together. Probably stand over here. Do not interfere. Okay. taking the line, hitchhiking. Down. Yes. Yes, Paul. Please. No, it's the wrong way. Okay, maybe there's a shortcut further away. No, this is anything here. Oh, this doesn't seem like anything. Probably not. Gravity stuck. Yeah, man, continue turning. Soon he's gonna realize. Come on. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Might as well try and look for something else. She's trying to get a star. Trying to be like Mario. Mario. How far is he gonna turn? Please, fast. Further. Further. Yes. Pog. Off. Yes, thank you. Oh, we're gonna put you together. Maybe if I do this, does it matter which? It matters the output, not the way that you take it, just the exit. The exit is important. So these stairs could probably also have something sneaky. Maybe in the water? There'll be something more somewhere probably. Hands in hands. Nice angles. I don't specifically see something. Something that may say like, look here, here's some thingy. Maybe here with the boat. No. At least I looked. Okay. Well, from here? Good thing I checked. The other side also has one. So we are here. Yeah. We go over here. move. That's a nope, not far enough. Quickly. And turn back. Yeah. Full speed mode, please. So the back possibly has multiple things. Maybe the front as well. Who knows? Good thing I checked. Huh. Wee boy. Let's try the back. Or at least, no, the front. The front also has something. Ooh. Okay. But where would you latch on? Where will you connect? Because I don't see anything to connect to. I can do this, but no clean transition. That I never seen that before. Where? Can I get up? No. What if I would check at the other side? Would that make a difference? No. Too far away for any of that sort of stuff. Huh. I'll check back on that later. Just to try and see how the answer is. Now I'm just seeing stuff probably. I might be going cuckoo crazy. Not here. Yeah, here's the obelisk. Let's see. Which one did I do? Probably did him. And there's still a straight line. There's a curve. There's him. He might be the one with the boat. Might. Oh, you. Ah. The boat would need to be turning the other way then. Because with how the boat is turned out, you know, that's
Then the occupant of the first would show.
wait. Settings. Exclusion, full screen.
To keep him clean.
Nope. Subtitles.
And if the other did not hear it the first time, nor even when called 3 times, bad language would inevitably follow.
Just some
In the
random
first case, there
monologuing.
was no anger, and the second there was. In the
Maybe put it louder for you guys.
first case,
Maybe. Yeah, I'm just gonna desktop audio instead of minus
and
10
in a second,
decibels.
it was
It's gonna be
occupied.
at 0.
And so it is with man. If he can only roam empty through life, who would be able to injure him? Shuangsu, 4th century BC.
So, how'd it go?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Wait, what?
No, it's not. It's normal for me. I never remember my dreams. If I try right when I wake up, I can just barely remember fragments. And later in the day, even 20 minutes later, those fragments are gone. Unless I wrote them down. And if I read them later, it's like these are ramblings of a crazy person.
Yeah, but then how do we know there aren't any side effects? I mean, do you remember everything else? About your life?
It's fine. We're just doing suppression, not lobotomies. I mean, everything is still there. In dreams, we often take on personalities that are a little different. We forget details of our waking life and remember fictions in their place. How does that happen? Well, we're just using the same pathways. It's fine. But really, how should I know if something's missing? If you forget a few random little things, how would you remember that you forgot? Nothing big is missing. I don't think.
Don't really seem away.
Who are you again?
Oh, God. Why did we let you go first?
First hasn't happened yet. I was just dipping my toes into the pool. Real first happens when someone dives right in and gets to decide for themselves when to come out. Who's that gonna be? You?
I long for the
Maybe
days
turn
when
around
we're sure
again?
we'll be doing something this scary.
It'll be fine. It's not scary. It'll be fun.
So fun you don't even remember?
Yeah, let's try to go
Okay,
to a
no.
different. No, wait,
Shoot.
there's nothing on that side.
I want to re-record this one before I go home. I have some new ideas about it.
What? Because of the test?
Yes. Because of the test. Possibly.
I thought you didn't remember anything. Interesting.
Yeah. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Random monologuing, like I said. Most of it's just history stuff. And apparently sometimes even stuff like that. How can I get better angles? I don't know. Maybe one at the bottom I can access and do stuff with. But I don't see what I can do with it. Hello, Sixten. Hamburger indeed. Very delicious. I don't know if you have played this game before, but it's a puzzle game. I'm currently basically for audio logs I'm probably gonna have to search something up. Also, just because you're here now, I would like to ask you about something. And it's here at the docks with the boat. The front of the boat apparently is a puzzle. Well, the back I already done one time, but where would I get rid of the boat? Because the upper one doesn't want to be activated. Yeah, 6 and I mean, you probably wouldn't know, but I know the other guy would know. The other person in chat. Somehow maybe in this game, not from here. Yeah, probably gonna line it up, but what way? Down there I cannot line it up. The above one just doesn't want to activate. So how would I go about doing so? It is a puzzle that somehow has to be figured out. And I can go all the way over here. And I can also really do anything. It's a difficult one. Partially annoying. Let me look at the obelisk. The obelisk probably has some things that can help me in one way or another. Or at least I hope that's the case. It is a long way to get there. Even gotta do some more puzzles. But eventually you know how to do these from memory. Because I'm big brain. Next to the room, of course. Probably over here. Goes down? No, probably up here. Then eventually I'll get to the obelisk here. So we have long line. Line it in a squiggly or something. And what day? I've got to remember from where. Besides, I mean, tell you the direction, but still. Maybe gonna ask Master again? I've gotten something from here. Oh, colored. paint me a picture of America. America. I feel like I see something that represents a thingy. Not entirely sure. Gotta get an angle though. There in the water, it seems like I cannot zoom in, but it seems like something. It seems promising. Let's go up in the mountain. In the hopes of that helping. But I mean, there's no guarantee. Yeah, like I said, it looked very much like a puzzle. And I'm probably gonna go way too far around this in the wrong direction even. And I can always try. Guess I'll start you.
Up there, you go around every hour and a half, time after time after time. You wake up usually in the mornings, and just the way that the track of your orbits go, you wake up over the Mideast, over North Africa. As you eat breakfast, you look out the window as you're going past, and there's the Mediterranean area, and Greece, and Rome, and North Africa, and the Sinai, the whole area. And you realize that in one glance, that what you're seeing is what was the whole history of man for years, the cradle of civilization. And you go around down across North Africa and out over the Indian Ocean and look up at that great subcontinent of India pointed down toward you as you go past it. And Ceylon off to the side, Burma, Southeast Asia, out over the Philippines, and up across that monstrous Pacific Ocean. Vast body of water. You've never realized how big that is before. And you finally come up across the coast of California and look for those friendly things. Los Angeles and Phoenix and on across El Paso. And there's Houston. There's home. And you look, and sure enough, there's the Astrodome. And you identify with that, you know? It's an attachment. And down across New Orleans, and then looking down to the south, and there's the whole peninsula of Florida laid out. And all the hundreds of hours you spent flying across that route, down in the atmosphere, all that is friendly again. And you go out across the Atlantic Ocean and back across Africa. And you do it again, and again, and again. And that identity, that you identify with Houston, and then you identify with Los Angeles, and Phoenix, and New Orleans, and everything. And the next thing you recognize in yourself is you're identifying with North Africa. You look forward to that. You anticipate it. And there it is. That whole process begins to shift of what it is you identify with. When you go around it in an hour and a half, you begin to recognize that your identity is with that whole thing. And that makes a change. You look down there, and you can't imagine how many borders and boundaries you crossed again and again and again. And you don't even see them. At that wake-up scene, the Mideast, you know there are hundreds of people killing each other over some imaginary line that you can't see. From where you see it, the thing is a whole, and it's so beautiful. And you wish you could take one from each side in hand and say, look at it from this perspective. Look at that. What's important? And so a little later on, your friend, again those same neighbors, another astronaut, the person next to you goes out to the moon. And now he looks back and sees the Earth not as something big where he can see the beautiful details, but he sees the Earth as a small thing out there. And now that contrast between that bright blue and white Christmas tree ornament and that black sky, that infinite universe, really comes through. The size of it, the significance of it, it becomes both things. It becomes so small and so fragile, and such a precious little spot in that universe that you can block it out with your thumb. And you realize that on that small spot, that little blue and white thing is everything that means anything to you. All of history and music and poetry and art and war and death and birth and love, tears, joy,
That's like
games,
all of the
all of it
spectrum.
is
Jeez.
on that little spot out there that you can cover with your thumb. And you realize that that perspective, that you've changed, that there's something new there. That relationship is no longer what it was. And then you look back on the time when you were outside on that EVA and those few moments that you had the time because the camera malfunctioned, that you had the time to think about what was happening. And you recall staring out there at the spectacle that went before your eyes. Because now, you're no longer inside something with a window looking out at a picture. But now you're out there, and what you've got around your head is a goldfish bowl, and there are no limits here. There are no frames. There are no boundaries. You're really out there, over it, floating, going 25,000 miles per hour, ripping through space, a
Jeez.
vacuum, and there's not a sound. There's a silence, the depth of which you've never experienced before. And that silence contrasts so markedly with the scenery and the speed with which you know you're going. That contrast, the mix of those two things, really comes through. And you think about what you're experiencing and why. Do you deserve this? This fantastic experience? Have you earned this in some way? Are you separated out to be touched by God to have some special experience here that other men cannot have? You know the answer to that is no. There's nothing that you've done that deserves that earned that. It's not a special thing for you. You know very well at that moment, and it comes through to you so powerfully, that you're the sensing element for man. You look down and see the surface of that globe that you've lived on all this time, and you know all those people down there. They are like you. They are you. And somehow you represent them when you are up there. A sensing element, that point out on the end, and that's a humbling feeling. It's a feeling that says you have a responsibility. It's not for yourself. The
Well,
eye that doesn't
maybe
see does not do justice to
way
the
of
body.
doing it.
That's why it's there. That's why you're out there. And somehow you recognize that you're a piece of this total life. You're out on that forefront and you have to bring that back somehow. And that becomes a rather special responsibility. It tells you something about your relationship with this thing we call life. And when you come back, there's a difference in that world now. There's a difference in that relationship between you and that planet, and you and all those other forms of life on that planet, because you've had that kind of experience. It's a difference, and it's so precious. And all through this, I've used the word you because it's not me. It's not Dave Scott. It's not Dick Gordon, Pete Conrad, John Glenn. It's you. It's us. It's we. It's life. It's had that experience. And it's not just my problem to integrate. It's not my challenge to integrate, my joy to integrate. It's yours. It's everybody's. Russell Schweikart, 1975.
That's what I mean with old historical stuff. A random person, 19 and more. Where? I really cannot find it. let's say I'm gonna make a photo of the ones that I need. Send this to oh no, wait, he's back. I was just about to send you a picture, but I cannot find this guy. So maybe you know where he is? A slight hint. I'm doing this so the line is more visible. But I don't know where he is. Also, I have this one that I don't know. Wrong dog. Is it a different dog? What other dog would be it? I got only 3 left. Okay, but how would I... Because remember these, right? At least remember the ones that I do have. So like this one, strange angle, strange formation, and I have a kind of a line, and something more elegant, I guess. I think it's here. Like, I'm guessing one of them is at the dock. But I just don't know how. I think so. Did I seriously lock myself out? There. I believe I got all the treehouse ones. Somehow. Again, probably cannot see it from here, but definitely not with a bush in the way. No, you can't really see the obelisk from here. But I believe I did it in the last stream. So far I remember. Like, this is literally the only one left. Also, is this maybe something? This really looks different. Probably not. I mean, the boat. I need this guy. And I don't see a way of doing it. Like, this is possibly the one that goes down and to the right. Or random squiggly blah blah blah. I don't think the above one does anything. At least I hope not. But the one at the back of the boat that you do here, I've already done that. Just him. Just don't know how to do him. And multiple others, but let's try and first get this guy. Where, oh where? Do you have any idea? Because I'm clueless. Work. Huh. I just don't know. Maybe if I turn him around again. Turn around. Go boat, go boat, go boat. Speed. Max speed. See, from here maybe? Does activate from here, but not every single time. And with the back, I don't think there are two solutions. So I already got one. Doesn't even let me go to the left. Yeah, I've already got one that goes like this. But still missing one. One singular puzzle, and that's with the front of the boat. I just can't seem to get the front correctly. So I would really appreciate if you would help me out a bit. Or maybe with the different ones that I still have to do. Which one of them is probably something with those things. Like I remember something being with those. I don't remember where or what, but I remember them being in some kind of puzzle. Them being important for something. Any sort of puzzle here? Maybe. No. I just can't seem to find it. Why can I not find it? Something with you, tree? No, I don't think so at least. I just really don't know. But the front also has something. Like, I know the back of the boat, I've already got that one. It goes like this. I already have that one, but there's something with the front that I still don't have. Also, the left isn't possible. But the front, you can go like here. Activate it. Where is the front? Check here. If the front is somewhere else, then I don't know. Now I gotta check every dock. This is probably gonna take a lot of time. Can you maybe give a hint of which dock specifically? Just so I don't have to try for 10 years. This dock, maybe. Might not be. Yeah, the front is. No, not here. The back is also not here. What if I turn you around? Just turn. Go back, I guess, if you want to. Oh, that's why. Oh, so I already have the front. I got stuck with it because of the wrong reason. God damn it. Yeah. God damn. Back we go. Do environmental just using stop points on a small road. Yeah. Like, if you mean the back of the boat, I've already used that once, and apparently the front also once. But there are still a couple more. Like, you are the smart one. If I just show you the obelisks, then maybe you can find out where they are, possibly. Because I'm only missing 3 different puzzles. Only 3 different ones. But I don't know where they are. Can I? That's not possible from there. And just go here. The black one? What do you mean with the black one? I don't know anything about the black one. The one with the clouds where you have to wait for it? I did do that one. That's the beginning of the stream. Like that's kinda like this one. I did do that one. But like here are who is this one? Let's try and find this one first and foremost. Where would he be? That's the question. 2 type puzzles. Well, I'm trying to find this one. Let's just try and do one puzzle at a time. This specific random formation of a puzzle. Let's try and find this one first now and foremost. Because this one is like the most strange formation ever. So maybe with your intelligence you can find it. I mean, I've really got like every obelisk except this one. So of course I have it. Yeah, I've gotten all of them. The only thing that I don't have yet is seriously this obelisk. This is the only obelisk left. This is all I still have to do. Only that one, and that one. The only puzzles. All the rest, just forget about the rest for now. Because I've already done all of them. Now let's just focus on this obelisk. And try and focus on this puzzle. Because I really don't know. Don't see them. Too dark. What can I think I can try and send a screenshot to you. Maybe in Photoshop or something try to add the brightness, but I sent the top one. And try to do the others as well. I mean, this one probably still not very feasible. What if I put on flash? That probably doesn't help. No, okay, no flash. I'll send them to you. And if you still can't see one of them, I'll probably just try and draw over it. Almost a good one sent. Just let me know if you can't see one of them. If they're not visible to you. And I can always try and draw over them. Alright, all of them are sent. This side doesn't have any. Only if I look at this, there are 3 columns that have them. Church cave? Really? What? Oh wait. That's the one here. Look outside through the cave. Do you mean this cave? This specific one? Oh, you goddamn right. Oh, I feel stupid. Try and speedrun them. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Also, I haven't done this one yet. Look. New beam. Oh, do I know? Now I'm starting to question myself. New beam. Probably gonna have to look up. But he is blocked off, so how would he be of service? There's no feasible way to do that. Somewhere at the beginning, but there is no blue beam there. Change it. I'm not good. Like, I'm gonna probably have to do that, but. Right. It's down the right. Are you looking at screenshots 1, 2 or 3? Probably 2, because 1 is way too change. I'll use the elevator. The one with the puzzle with the 2 colors, right? Where I need to just do the blue one. Right? The one with 2 colors? So I don't see, or I don't think there's any other one that could be done. Like from this side I cannot activate them. Someone blue and do anything else. How would I change blue? You wouldn't be allowed. So the only thing for this blue that I can do is if I just go to here, and this orange one would not be satisfied. I really missed one of those weird archers. Oh. But is the second photo from here? From this puzzle, I guess? Because I don't see a different possible way of doing. Because the only other way of getting it satisfied is like down and then to the side somewhere, but 3 from here? Huh. Let me try and get back to orange. Has to go right. Huh. So you work. This still is the same result. This still the same stuff. Now I'm soft here. Wait, I gotta find a way to get. And I can do this. Strong. Take you and do this and get to the other side. So then for this one you can do a line like that, but top right. Like that? Really, like this? Can I move from above? There's no use, but just gonna check anyways. Maybe because of some magic. Just from here. But so from above, it's definitely a no. But have I actually gotten it correct? Somehow? I need to get to the other side. But now I just need to escape this place. Take you with and okay, that works. Yeah, from underneath. I mean, would that work? Probably has to be a specific angle, I'm guessing. Otherwise I don't think it will work. Because it's gonna have that endpoint, you know? Also, this goes very slow. mean, to the right? That isn't it. So it's confused now. Still counts as the same. Is there something that I... There has to be something, right? It's like if I just go from underneath, that would not be it. So maybe if I go from here. The challenge place. I mean, this is literally the last one left, so... No, almost the last one. So have I got to do as a complete... No. Okay. Just so I have that puzzle complete at least. I think this is up. Yeah. This goes up. There's outside. I'm trying to multitask. It isn't really easy, but exit. Get to the right. Maybe I'll try to do one up top, because I'm gonna check the obelisk again. That's really the last one. Like after I do the one at the top of the mountain. So yeah, the line they might not have. He is really the only other one that I need. No, and him. Huh. I don't know how to do that last one now. The very last one. Alright, almost at the top. Past all the fog. So somewhere should be another solution. Probably gonna be another weird angle, but the only one that I found is like this, and that one starts already going down all the way to. So the other one. One be so if I stand here, that's those two endpoints. Any other obvious endpoint maybe somewhere? I mean, here possibly, but that doesn't seem like a good one. Hmm. I don't know how to do the last one. Hmm. Where? Maybe if I go further down? No, because then it gets obstructed. I just don't know. So this is really just the only possible deal I can make with it. Focus on the black. Oh. Focus on the black. Oh. Why don't I ever think of that? Now, back to the last one. Oh boy. Oh. The very last one. Photo number 2. That's really the very last one that I have to do. This way, I think. Please help me out with the last one. Because I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, Google it. Because I really don't know myself. It's really the very last one. And I have a lot of puzzles solved, but not everything. 20 o'clock today. 5 monoliths. Almost all. Why does it have to be so difficult? The last one. Cave one. What do you mean with the cave one? There are so many caves. Please explain a little bit. What do you mean with the cave one? This place? Like, I don't know if there's even a straight line here. Like it's a cave. Swamp. Swamp and a cave. Swamp shadow. Now I really don't understand. What do you mean with swamp shadow? I can go down here to the swamp. You missed one at the shadow one. Really? Where specifically? There are multiple rails, so please, is it moving thingy number 1, the straight line, or moving thingy number 2, the rotating one, or maybe even number 3, that one, which is also very strange. Would this be it? That might be something. Straight line. How did I straight line yellow? Huh. Well, they're all yellow, so that doesn't really help, but I mean, how would I have missed one? I thought there were only 2. Oh, it's already on this side. Huh. Somewhere I gotta go down and then right or something? It's always up. It's always the exit point. If I take you, then it has to be another way because it just cuts off. At least, yeah, now I am in the way, but start left, go right. Start left, go right, right. Excellent, unit. Yeah, that wouldn't be it. But the thing is, which left? Which one is left? Like, it really depends on how you look at it. Like, at this point that's left, or that's left. So, red side or blue side? Wrong? Like, I already have 2 here. Huh. On which side do I need to start? Red or blue? Let me try and also open up the wiki on my phone. Maybe that will help. No witness wiki. Hello wiki, I would like to search. The mountain is probably something where it's at. Face hold, no. Audio logs, no. Why doesn't it load? Get it 2 halves, so I have done that one before. we need to start the other side. I mean, I've already done the 2 halls. Just gotta go to this side for a moment. Show. Look, there's already a line. So now the other way is already good. Let's go the other way. So if you go this way, like, there's an exit, there's a smooth exit, maybe all the way to the right. Never tried it. There's no exit. There's only the one that goes down. Let me see. I think it's called the River Obelisk, this one. I always thought it was mountain. River. This is the River Obelisk. Side 1. Does it show me, please? This wiki is not made for phone. Jeez. Side of one of the moving platforms. Wait, let me just search on the wiki. Currently have the wiki open. One of those. Yeah. Side 3. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I've done those. Side 4. Is this side 4? I don't know. That one, yeah. Arrows. No. I think it's no, maybe not. Wait. Show me wiki. Oh, it is. Here, right? Okay, this one is. So it's symbol number 4. Oh my god. Even on the wiki it's difficult to find. Oh, this one. So I need to really do the opposite. And then apparently go to the side here. Somewhere. I think this. Yeah. That took way too long. But I've done it. Probably unable to see from here, but I have done it. How many obelisks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 obelisks. 6. So I've done all the obelisks, which took a god awful amount of time. Also, once you understand this one, it's pretty easy. Yeah, let's check the form because I still don't completely understand it. Let's try and learn the pond. I've got the obelisk just to be happy. Let's check out at least the obelisk. Let's look at it. Yes, it's all nice and white, nice marble color. Still doesn't say the answer here. Yeah, now you can at least see it. It's being pulled on Discord all day. I mean, yeah, then you don't have to explain it multiple times, but still. It's gonna be difficult for me to even understand the pond. So, the pond. Still a whole lot of stuff. There are flowers, I guess. All of them closed. One is open. It's been working. How do we know if a fountain isn't working? Like they all are working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So, if the fountain has a laser, well, the lamp is on, yes. But then again, there's also a flickering light. Huh. Every open plan is a bunker. Open plan. Plan. Plans are probably difficult to find. Yeah, I have not gotten any audio logs. I've mostly skipped out of them. Oh, there's a clam. Nothing inside. What a shame. Let's see. Do I have all the clams? There's another clam. I mean, it's hard to see. Also, it feels very prestigious to have a white obelisk. Open. Please open. Please open. And I think all of them are open. I can see clearly through the water though, but yeah. On audio logs. I mean, I'm just gonna search up on the wiki for the audio logs. Because searching for those locations, it's extremely hard. Yeah, true, but I mean, there are so many. Might as well just look at the wiki. There are a lot. Alright, let's go at the starting location. we're gonna go on a trip in our favorite rocket. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Two next to each other in a church. Huh. Well, we'll cross that bridge once we get there. Never got so far. Back to the start to go. At least that bunker is open. The first one I have to go. Or the one side. I have to go up on the place, not down. Also, we're probably not gonna listen completely to them all. They're probably gonna cancel each other out. But
Through many
listen to them
births,
while you can.
I have wandered on and on, searching for, but never finding, the builder of this house.
Okay, next one.
I am standing on the threshold about to enter a room. It is a complicated business.
Really
In the first
complicated.
place, I must shove against an atmosphere pressing with a force of 14 pounds on every square inch of my body. I must make sure of landing on a plank,
Next.
Of all the communities available to us,
I have not
there's
even
not one
gotten
I would want to devote
every one of
myself
them
to,
at some point yet.
except for the Society of True Searchers,
Because now I always see one.
which has very
Which
few
is
living
apparently
members at any
behind
time.
here.
Albert
Shiny
Einstein.
Avenue. Oh, sorry, Albert.
The physicist Wolfgang Pauli once spoke of two limiting conceptions, both of which have been extraordinarily fruitful in the history of human thought, although no genuine reality corresponds to them. At one extreme is the idea of an objective world, pursuing its regular course in space and time independently of any kind of observing subject. This has been the guiding image of modern science. At the other extreme,
See.
Formerly, you appeared to me, O Lord, as invisible by every creature because you are a hidden, infinite God. Infinity, however, is incomprehensible by every means of comprehending.
Next one is also somewhere around
Later,
here, but
You appear to me as
a bit
visible
more
by all.
complicated to find.
For a thing exists only as you see it, and it would not actually exist unless it saw you.
Yeah, I know.
For your vision
meaning, but
confers being, since your vision
there are so
is
many.
your essence. One nature
Like, I'm just
perfect
gonna
and
try and get
pervading,
through them all.
circulates in all natures.
Just to get that
One reality,
sweet,
all
sweet
comprehensive,
relief of
contains
completing the
within itself
witness once
all
and for all.
realities. The one moon
For the
reflects
first
itself
time in
wherever
actual
there is a sheet of
100%.
water, and all the moons in the waters are embraced
But I mean,
within
once I'm
one.
going from one to the other, you can still listen to them.
The absolute of all the Buddhas enters into my own being. And my own being is found in union with theirs. The inner light is beyond praise and blame. Like space, it knows no boundaries. Yet it is
Well,
even here,
Space
within
is
us,
technically
ever retaining
technically
its serenity
not
and
infinite.
fullness.
no, it's
It is only when you hunt for it that you lose it. You cannot
that's sneaky.
I maintain that the cosmic religious feeling is the strongest and noblest motive for scientific research. Only those who realize the
But like
immense
space
efforts and,
technically
above
has an
all,
end.
the devotion
It's
without
just the
which
end
pioneer
keeps
work in
moving.
theoretical science cannot
Space
be
keeps
achieved,
expanding because of
are
the
able
Big
to
Bang.
grasp the strength of the emotion
It's
out of
technically
which
still
alone
going on, the Big Bang.
such work,
It's
remote
just so
as it
big
is from the
nowadays that
immediate
you
realities
wouldn't
of life,
really know it.
can issue. What a deep conviction of the rationality of the universe, and what a yearning to understand, were it but a feeble What is divine in man is elusive
Shady
and
trees
impalpable,
filled container.
and he is easily tempted to
Yeah.
embody it in a concrete form, a church, a country, a social system, a leader, so that he may realize it with less effort and serve it with more profit. Yet, the attempt to externalize the kingdom of heaven in a temporal shape must end in disaster. It cannot be created by charters or
Yeah, it just keeps
constitutions,
going.
nor established by arms. Those who seek for it alone will reach it together, and those who seek it in company will perish by themselves.
Perish.
Hugh Kingsmill, 1944.
It always answered like Hugh Kingsmill and then random date 1944. For 4/20/69. That one probably doesn't exist, but I mean, one could hope. Somewhere supposed to be a container. Shade trees. There's a container. How do I get there? Not there. I mean, it's even a challenge getting there. No. Ah, here. Off the beaten path. Really? That's the only thing? That's why I never came here. Looks nice though.
In a sense, what modern physics is to the history of Western thought, Zen is to the development of the Eastern worldview, the ultimate refinement of more than 2,000 years of incisive debate, discussion, and critical development. Yet the difference between the two could hardly be more marked. Whereas physics is interested above all in theories, concepts, and formulas, Zen values only the concrete.
Sorry, no more Zen.
66 times have these eyes
Still the
beheld the
same
changing
person
scene of
speaking
autumn.
though.
I have said enough
She
about
just
moonlight.
can't
Ask no
shut
more.
it.
Only listen to the voice of pines and cedars when no wind stirs. Leonin, 1711.
I think it's here. Behind here? Yeah.
In the traditional view, a person is free. He is autonomous in the sense that his behavior is uncaused. That view, together with its associated practices, must be re-examined when a scientific analysis reveals unexpected controlling relations between behavior and environment. By questioning the control exercised by autonomous man and demonstrating the control exercised by the environment,
One with the guitar.
a science of
Here.
behavior.
I boasted among men that I had known you. They see your pictures in all works of mine.
There are lots
Our
here.
hangnails are
Jeez.
incredibly real to us,
The one with
whereas to
who's
most of us,
carrying a giant
the English
knuckle
village of
band.
Netherwallop and the high Himalayan country of Bhutan, not to mention the slowly swirling spiral
Statue
galaxy
that
in
Andromeda
Andromeda,
carries
are
multiple
considerably
bags.
less real. Even though
Here.
our intellectual selves... If a man,
Shipwreck.
holding a belief which he was taught in childhood or
He could be
persuaded
on
of
top of the
afterwards,
shipwreck, so that's
keeps
here.
down and pushes away any doubts which arise about it in his mind, purposely avoids the reading of books and the company
This
of
guy
men
sounds
that
like
call
the
into
one from
question or
the
discuss
Stanley
it,
Parable.
and regards as impious those questions which cannot easily be asked
No,
without
Stanley,
disturbing it.
you cannot
The life
play
of
in the
that
witness.
man is one
That's
long
illegal.
sin against mankind. But, says one, I am a busy man. I have no time for the long course of study which would be necessary to make me in any degree a competent judge of certain questions. A shipowner was about to send to sea an emigrant ship.
Even
He
gonna
knew that
need
she
to
was
use the
old
boat?
and not well built at the first, that she had seen many seas and climes, and often had needed repairs. Doubts had been suggested to him that possibly
The ship
she was
one.
not seaworthy.
I don't think I
These
have
doubts
done
preyed upon
ship
his
one.
mind and made him unhappy. He thought that perhaps he ought to have
I'm
her
just gonna do
thoroughly
them all, just in
overhauled and
case.
refitted, even though this should put him at great expense.
Also,
Before the ship sailed,
this
however,
should be a
he
puzzle.
succeeded in
just
overcoming
saying.
these
They need to do
melancholy
an
reflections.
update and makes that some
He
sort
said
of
to
puzzle.
himself that she had gone safely through so
That's
many
really
voyages
looks like
and
a
weathered
puzzle.
so many storms that it was idle to suppose she would not come safely home from this trip also. He would put his trust in Providence, which could hardly fail to protect all these unhappy families that were leaving their fatherland to seek for better times elsewhere. He would dismiss from his mind all ungenerous suspicions about the honesty of builders and contractors. In such ways, he acquired a sincere and comfortable conviction that his vessel was thoroughly safe and seaworthy. He watched her departure with a light heart, and benevolent wishes for the success of the exiles in their strange new home that was to be. And he got his insurance money when she went down in mid-ocean, and told no tales. What shall we say of him? Surely this, that he was verily guilty of the death of those families. It is admitted that he did sincerely believe in the soundness of his ship, but the sincerity of his conviction can in no wise help him, because he had no right to believe on such evidence as was before him. He had acquired his belief not by honestly earning it in patient investigation, but by stifling his doubts. And although in the end he may have felt so sure about it that he could not think otherwise, yet inasmuch as he had knowingly and willingly worked himself into that frame of mind, he must be held responsible for it. William K. Clifford, 1874.
How does this one go? Is this supposed to be a draw? This one goes all the way, okay. Don't crash. Don't crash.
Lustily, I dipped my oars into the silent lake, and as I rose upon the stroke, my boat went heaving through the water like a swan. When, from behind that craggy steep, till then the horizon's bound, a huge peak, black and huge, as if with voluntary power instinct, upreared its head. I struck and struck again, and growing still in stature, the grim shape towered up between me and the stars. But after I had seen that spectacle, for many days my brain worked with a dim and undetermined sense of unknown modes of being. O'er my thoughts, there hung a darkness. Call it solitude.
Next.
God bade me behold the sea, and I saw the ship sinking and the planks floating. Then the planks, too, were submerged. And God said to me, "Those who voyage are not saved." And he said to me, "Those who, instead of voyaging, cast themselves into the sea, take a risk." And he said to me, "Those who voyage and take no risk shall perish." And he said to me, "In taking the risk, there is a part of salvation."
Alright, next.
When we choose silence, we choose to give up the reasons not to love, which are the reasons for going to war, or continuing war, or separating, or being a victim, or being right. In a moment of silence, in a moment of no thought, no mind, we choose to give those up. This is what my teacher invited me to. Just choose silence. Don't even choose love. Choose silence, and love is apparent. If we choose love, we already have an idea of what love is. But if you choose silence...
Yeah, don't care about love.
These hearts were
Not my
woven
cup of
of
tea.
human joys and cares, washed marvelously with sorrow, swift to mirth. The years had given them kindness. Dawn was theirs, and sunset from the colors of the earth. These had seen movement and heard music, known slumber and waking, loved, gone proudly friended, felt the quick stir of wonder, sat alone, touched flowers and furs and cheeks. All this is ended. There are waters blown by changing winds to laughter, and lit by the rich skies all day. And after, frost, with a gesture, stays the waves that dance in wandering loveliness. He leaves a white, unbroken glory, a gathered radiance, a width, a shining peace under the night. Rupert Brooke, 1914.
From way too long ago. Longer than 100 years. So he probably is dead by now. So here, or there. With a little bit more haste, please. Speed running it. I didn't get it. I thought I got it for sure. I did go very fast though.
Suppose a boat
Yes.
is crossing a river, and another empty boat is about to collide with it. Even an irritable man would not lose his temper. But supposing there was someone in the second boat, then the occupant of the first would shout to him to keep clear, and if the other did not hear the first time, nor even when called 3 times, bad language would inevitably follow. In the first case, there was no anger. In the second, there was. Because in the first case, the boat was empty, and in the second, it was occupied. And so it is with man. If he could only roam empty through life, who would be able to injure him? Zhuangzi, 4th century BC.
Man, that sounds really old. 4th century BC. Let's see, I'm gonna try to line it up with the picture. Yeah.
We have 2 kinds of knowledge which I call symbolic and intimate. I do not know whether it would be correct to say that reasoning is only applicable to symbolic knowledge, but the more customary forms of reasoning have been developed for symbolic knowledge only. The intimate knowledge will not submit to codification and analysis, or rather, when we attempt to analyze it, the intimacy is lost and replaced by symbolism. For an illustration, let us consider humor. I suppose that humor can be analyzed to some extent and the essential ingredients of the different kinds of wit classified. Suppose that we are offered an alleged joke. We subject it to scientific analysis as we would a chemical salt of doubtful nature, and perhaps after careful consideration, we are able to confirm that it really and truly is a joke. Logically, I suppose, our next procedure would be to laugh. But it may certainly be predicted that as the result of this scrutiny, we shall have lost all inclination we ever had to laugh at it. It simply does not do to expose the workings of a joke. The classification concerns a symbolic knowledge of humor, which preserves all the characteristics of a joke except its laughableness. The real appreciation must come spontaneously, not introspectively. I think this is a not unfair analogy for our mystical feeling for nature.
Next, I don't
And I
need
would
to listen
venture
to
even
more
to-
laughing tracks.
A poet once said, "The whole universe is in a glass of wine." We will probably never know in
Ah,
what sense he
new
meant that,
narrator.
for poets do not like to be
Woo, a new
understood.
voice.
But it is true that if we look at a glass of wine closely enough, we see the entire universe. There are the things of physics,
Be
the
fast
twisting
with this.
liquid which evaporates depending on the wind and weather, the reflections in the glass, and our imagination adds the atoms. The glass is a distillation of the Earth's rocks, and in its composition we see the secrets of the universe's age and the evolution of stars. What strange array of chemicals are in the wine? How did they come to be? There are the ferments, the enzymes, the substrates, and the products. There in wine is found the great generalization. All life is fermentation. Nobody can discover the chemistry of wine without discovering, as did Louis Pasteur, the cause of much disease. How vivid is the clarity, pressing its existence into the consciousness that watches it. If our small minds, for some convenience, divide this glass of wine, this universe, into parts, physics, biology, geology, astronomy, psychology, and so on, remember that nature does not know it. So let us put it all back together, not forgetting ultimately what it is for. Let it give us one more final pleasure. Drink it and forget it all. Richard Feynman, 1963.
Richard Feynman, an alcoholist, an alcoholic, drinking way too much alcohol. Alright, greenhouse, time to be gone green. Also, just let some fresh air in. So you these up. I mean, in a way, yes, but it depends on how big aliens are. Or at least what we call aliens might have a complete different name for their species. If you, for instance, watch Rick and Morty, you would also think of the universe a bit differently than people normally would. Like, I know Rick and Morty is completely fictional and such. And then again, still has lots and lots of stuff to think about. Top row. Need to get off that green. But for instance, like with Rick and Morty, yeah, you have Earth, but apparently you have also way more different universes. Like Earth where Rick and Morty doesn't exist, for instance. Just lots and lots of differences. There are a lot of things.
As scientists, we realize that color is merely a question of the wavelengths of ethereal vibrations.
Hello, please.
But that does not seem to have dispelled the feeling that eyes which reflect light near wavelength 4800 are a subject for rhapsody, whilst those which reflect wavelength 5300 are left unsung. We have not yet reached the practice of the Laputans who, if they would, for example, praise the beauty of a woman or any other animal, they describe it by rhombs, circles, parallelograms, ellipses, and other geometrical terms.
Please?
The materialist, who is
There you go.
convinced that all phenomena arise from electrons and quanta and the like, controlled by mathematical formulae, must presumably hold the belief that his wife is a rather elaborate differential equation. But he is probably tactful enough not to obtrude this opinion in domestic life. If this kind of scientific dissection is felt to be inadequate and irrelevant in ordinary personal relationships, it is surely out of place in the most personal relationship of all, that of the human soul to a divine spirit. Arthur Eddington, 1927.
Get me off of this thing. Let's go on with the elevator. Yo, can you please just be here? I guess, oh well. Just so I can easily access it if required. No, doesn't want to. Okay, bye bye. Jungle, 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 jungle. Oh yeah, the annoying sounds here. Oh. I mean, our planet has a positive and negative pole spinning around like an atom. Of course, yeah, that could be a case. In a way, I hope not, but
We join spokes together in a wheel.
there are just too many
The
things
glass
to think
is
about.
transparent, the wine transparent. The two are similar.
Okay,
The affair
good I did
confused.
this 1 second, as this sounds
There
more
seems to be
interesting.
wine
Wine
and
and
no
glass.
or glass
Alcohol.
and no wine. Sahib bin Abad,
Amazing.
circa 990.
Next. Oh, even completed.
If we were not able or did not desire to look in any new direction, if we did not have a doubt or recognize ignorance, we would not get any new ideas. There would be nothing worth checking because we would know what is true.
I mean, I
So
don't know
what we
much
call
about
scientific
atoms.
knowledge today is
I
a
know
body
they're
of
very
statements
small
of
for
varying
us.
degrees of certainty. Some of them are most unsure.
Like, what if
Some of them are nearly
we
sure,
are
but none
giants?
is absolutely certain.
What if there are
One day I happened to be
atoms,
occupied
all
with the
things
subject of
living?
generation of waves by wind. I took down the standard treatise on hydrodynamics.
Okay, for sure. This
and under that
person
heading I
currently
read,
speaking is
if the
for
external
sure
forces
also the
P
narrator from
prime
the
sub
Stanley
YY,
Parable.
P prime sub XY
For
are given
sure.
multiples of e to the ikx plus at, where k and a are prescribed. The equations in question
Also,
determine a and c, and
didn't
thence
know he
by 9
knew
the value of eta,
Mathematics.
and so on for 2 pages. At the end,
This
it
one
is made
specifically
clear
on the
that a wind of
advanced
less than
radar.
half a mile an hour will leave the surface unruffled. At a mile an hour, the surface is covered with minute corrugations due to capillary waves which decay immediately if the disturbing cause ceases. At 2 miles an hour, the gravity waves appear. As the author modestly concludes, our theoretical investigations give considerable insight into the incipient stages.
O Lord God, helper of those who seek you, I see you in the garden of paradise, and I do not know what I see, because I see nothing visible.
I mean,
I know this alone,
mostly H2O,
that I know that I do not
but
know
also
what I see,
lots of
and that I can never
carbon.
know. I do not know how to name you, because I do not know what you are. Should
But
anyone
it's
tell
also
me
filled
that you are
with,
named by this or that
carbon,
name,
so
by the fact that one gives a name, I know that it is not your name. For the wall beyond which I see you is the limit of every mode of signification by names. Should anyone express any concept by which you could be conceived, I know that this concept...
Next.
There is
Town
nothing
obelisk.
in existence but veils hung down. Acts of perception attach themselves only to veils, which leave traces in the owner of the eye that perceives them. Bin Arabi 1231.
Yeah, the obelisk is this way. Did it just complete? I remember activating like the 1 hour puzzle one again. Just for fun. Just for funsies. Also the one taking the picture here is actually a minority because he has the obelisk black. He hasn't completed the obelisk yet.
Your question is the most
He's a
difficult in the world.
minority.
It is not a question I can answer simply with yes or no. I am not an atheist. I do not
I
know
have
if I can
never
define
watched The
myself
Grinch.
as a pantheist. The
Maybe I
problem
should.
involved
Is it on
too
Netflix?
vast for our limited minds.
If it is, then
May I not
I
reply
can watch
with,
it.
oh my
Oh
God,
yeah, you're right. Time has
how
to
does it
next to
happen
each
in
other.
this poor old world? That thou art so great,
Church.
and yet nobody finds thee.
Just gotta find it.
That thou callest so loudly, and nobody hears thee. That thou art so near, and nobody feels.
I have not
Imagine
seen.
if all the tumult of the body were to quiet down,
I've really not seen
along
the
with
Grinch
all our
before.
busy thoughts about earth, sea, and air. If the
that
very
sounds
world should stop,
Yeah.
and the mind cease thinking about itself, go beyond itself, and be quite still. If all the fantasies that...
The concept of a clock enfolds
Okay.
all succession in time.
Both of them are on Netflix.
In the
Good.
concept, the 6th hour is not earlier than the 7th or 8th, although the clock never strikes the hour, save when the concept biddeth. Nicholas of Cusa,
That's a
1450.
short one. Jeez. I mean, I have watched some things on Netflix, not everything. But I don't watch too much Netflix. At least, not always. It is usually because I don't know what's good to watch or what I may like to watch. So I don't really see it. I mean, it probably should still be on Netflix. But maybe one day I'll watch them. Right, next one.
The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Whoever does not know it, and can no longer wonder, no longer marvel, is as good as dead and his eyes are dimmed. It was the experience of mystery, even if mixed with fear, that engendered religion. A knowledge of the existence of
know,
something we...
I have watched
Up there? You go around every hour and a
it's
half.
called
Time
Le-
after
Lego
time after
Ninjago.
time.
I have watched
You wake
that
up usually
like, a
in the
lot.
mornings, and just the way that
Every
the track of
season
your
at
orbits
least.
go, you wake up over the Mideast, over North Africa. As you eat breakfast, you look out the window as you're going past.
Therefore, I thank you, my God, because you make clear to me that there is no other way of
There's
approaching
one
you,
in here.
except that which to all humans, even to the most learned philosophers, seems hope.
There.
The relation between the
That
controller
exits.
and the controlled is reciprocal. The scientist in the laboratory studying
yeah, now
the behavior of
I've
a
also
pigeon
recently
designs contingencies
like I've
and
also
observes their
completed
effects.
watching
His apparatus exerts a conspicuous control
thingy?
on the pigeon, but we must not overlook the control
Rick and
exerted by
Morty?
the pigeon. The behavior
Um,
of the pigeon has determined
let
the
me
design of the
think.
apparatus and
I'm currently gonna rewatch
Two major schools
Uh,
of Zen exist in Japan,
what's it
the
called?
Rinzai and the Soto. Both have the same goal of seeing the world unmediated, but their approaches are different.
Madagascar.
In the
I'm
Soto
gonna
school,
rewatch that.
The emphasis
completely.
is on quiet contemplation in a seated position without a particular focus for thought. The method in the Rinzai school, however,
Let me think.
is to put the intellect to work
Just
on
trying to do
problems that
things
have
at the
no
same
logical
time and
resolution.
Fast is not
Such
easy.
problems are known as koans, from the
Also,
Chinese
I'm
Kung,
planning on watching
meaning
Ringo soon.
public announcement.
TM.
Some are mere questions. For example, when your mind is not dwelling on the dualism of good and evil, what is your original face before you were born?
The Umbrella Academy.
Others are
I've
said in a
watched.
question and answer form, like, what is the
Cobra
Buddha?
Kai.
Answer,
I've watched.
3 pounds of flax, or the cypress tree in the courtyard, to name but two of the classic responses. According to tradition, there are 1,700 such conundrums in the Zen
Stuck
repertoire,
here.
and their common
Anything on
aim
this
is
side?
to induce a kind
No.
of intellectual catastrophe, a sudden jump which lifts the individual out of the domain of words and reason into a direct, non-mediated
job.
experience known as Satori. Zen differs from other
What
meditative
does Inside
forms,
Job look
including
like?
other schools of Buddhism, in that it does
M-
not start
maybe
from
send,
where
like,
we
the link,
are and
of
gradually
Inside
lead
Job
us to
on
a clear
Discord.
view of the true way of the world. It is not a progressive system in this respect. The sole purpose of studying Zen is to have Zen
Like, I mean,
experiences.
you have,
Sudden moments.
you are able to
like flashes
currently
of lightning.
look it up.
When the intellect
You
is
can probably just
short-circuited
go to
and there
Inside
is no
Job,
longer
maybe
a
like
barrier
send the
between the
link on Discord to
experiencer
me,
and reality.
so I can at least see the profile
David
picture of
Darling,
it.
1996.
1996. Back in my day, we used to hate cars. We used to think cars were the problem, not the people for getting hit by the cars. Which is clearly apparently a thing. Back in the day, when cars are for the first time existing, it was the case that people got hit by the cars because apparently the roads were free lands, like everybody's land more or less, but people will get hit. So then they invented the word jaywalking, which J was apparently a gigantic slur back in the day. Nowadays it's just a bird. Yes, a blue jay. Look at its majestic wings flowing through the sky. Like how the things have changed. How the turns have tabled. How America is still America. Still a giant douchebag sometimes. I mean, still has its ups and downs. You know? Like every place. Here. Also, let me know when you have sent it to me. Just so I can keep going here.
Looked at
Well,
the astronomical
elevator.
telescope,
That gives me time.
humanity is at the very beginning of its existence. A newborn babe.
No, I
with all
have
the
not
unexplored
seen that yet.
potentialities of baby. And until the last few moments, its
I'll
interest has
probably
been
watch it
centered
eventually.
absolutely
If it's
and
also a
exclusively
series, which
on its cradle
looks
and
like it
feeding
is.
bottle. It has just become conscious of a vast world existing outside itself and its cradle. It is
Looks
learning
like
to
a
focus
series,
its
so
eyes on distant objects.
I'll
And its
probably
awakening
watch
brain
it.
is beginning to wonder.
Finally got something else to do, or maybe something to watch while I'm
What
making
purpose this
the map for you.
Its interest
Because
in this external world.
Like this whole morning I worked on it.
So that the main part of its faculties
Like,
is
it's a
still
lot of work.
engrossed with the cradle and feeding bottle, but a little corner of
And
its
like
brain.
not even 30 hours
beginning
of
to
playtime.
James Jeans.
I am
1928.
so stupid. I need to be there. Oh. Seriously, nothing? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Back down. Wing. Yeah, I saw. Oh. Yeah. I messed up. At least I can do a couple here. Not there. Very hidden, may I add.
In any case, our 3 days old infant cannot be very confident of any interpretation it puts on a universe which it only discovered a minute or two ago. We have said it has 70 years of life before it, but in truth, its expectation of life would seem to be nearer to 70,000 years. Maybe puzzled, distressed, often irritated at the apparent meaninglessness and incomprehensibility of the world to which it has suddenly wakened up. But it is still very young. My
Next, don't want to hear about babies.
God bade me behold the sea, and I saw the ship sinking and the planks floating. Then the planks too were submerged. And God said to me,
No need to hear that about the
Just
sea.
reading these wells, picking the right takes, placing them.
Yeah, I don't think it pays to be too neat. You want to leave some traces of us for the intrepid to find.
What do you mean? Any visitor to that island is going to hear quite a lot of us, if they poke around.
Oh yeah, no, sure, but I mean, showing what's happening behind the scenes a little bit to ensure we keep some authenticity.
This sounds interesting.
'Cause
Also,
if we get too
yeah.
concerned with saying a bunch
I
of
like
wise
this one.
things in the least personally revealing way, then we're basically putting up a front, in danger of it becoming a false front. It's a slippery slope, and you know how easily
It's
we could slide into
interesting.
pomposity. Nobody wants that, but would we notice if it happened? Or are we too close to the project? Look, I just think if we include some of our interactions, show that we aren't these transcendent, perfect beings, that we get stuck sometimes. We get into arguments or get depressed. Then at least it's not a false front. At least we're not hiding.
Authenticity is good, yes, but you
Okay,
can
let's
find
get
human
going.
drama
Next.
anywhere.
It's just the new teapot beeping. It boils fast, but that beep bothers me. Moving on?
So, next I want to raise this problem, which is that I think we don't have enough smart representation from materialist atheists, physicalists, anything in that neighborhood of ideas. And I've been trying to do something about that, but it's hard. The problem is that most coherent atheists' creeds are focused on defeating.
Then the occupant of the first would shout to keep him clear.
Challenge.
If the other did not hear the first time, nor even when called
yeah.
3 times, bad language would inevitably follow. In the first case, there was no anger, and in the second, there was. Because in the first case, the boat was empty, and in the second, it was occupied. And so it is with man. If he could only roam
Quote
empty
unquote
through life,
occupied.
who would be able to injure him? Xuanzu, 4th century BC.
So, how did it go?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I cannot understand why we idle discussing religion. If we are honest, and scientists have to be, we must admit that religion is a jumble of false assertions with no basis in reality. The very idea of God is a product of the human imagination. It is quite understandable why primitive people, who were so much more exposed to the overpowering forces of nature than we are today, should have personified these forces in fear and trembling. But nowadays, when we understand so many natural processes, we have no need for such solutions. I can't for the life of me see how the postulate of an almighty God helps us in any way. What I do see is that this assumption leads to such unproductive questions as to why God allows so much misery and injustice, the exploitation of the poor by the rich, and all the other horrors he might have prevented. If religion is still being taught, it is by no means because its ideas still convince us, but simply because some of us want to keep the lower classes quiet. Quiet people are much easier to govern than clamorous and dissatisfied ones. They are also much easier to exploit. Religion is a kind of opium that allows a nation to lull itself into wishful dreams and so forget the injustices that are being perpetrated against the people. Paul Dirac, 1927, as related by Werner Heisenberg. So, you see what I'm saying here?
Yep, this one doesn't fit either.
How would you characterize the way in which it doesn't fit?
Well, it's about arguing. And it's about being greatly disturbed by issues that are relatively small. It's not even high, and it's not about ultimate truth, not really. It's mostly about what some stupid people are doing that is wrong.
Next, don't want to hear about stupid people.
You see, a motif is this. He put his hands together.
Still the same
drew them
person though.
apart, the 10 fingers open. then slowly,
Heisenberg.
very slowly, brought them
It's
together,
German.
clasped them, squeezed them
At
tightly,
least
meshing them.
I can see that by the name.
That's what one
Heisenberg.
should try to achieve. If one
But is
hand
that a
is
name
held
I'm
too
supposed
high
to
or too
know?
low, it won't work. Not a single link should be too slack,
Are you
leaving a hole
Heisenberg?
through which the emotion, the light, the truth can escape. You must understand that I work on the whole canvas, on everything at once. With one impulse, with undivided faith, I approach all the scattered bits and pieces. Everything we see falls apart, vanishes, doesn't it? Nature is always the same, but nothing in her that appears to us lasts. Our art must render the thrill of her permanence along with
Oh,
her
is that in
elements,
Breaking Bad?
the appearance
No.
of all her changes.
No, I did not watch
It
Breaking
must
Bad.
give us a taste of her eternity.
I mean, I did watch Squid
What is there
Game.
underneath? Maybe nothing. Maybe everything. Everything. You
Is that the
understand?
main character?
So I bring together
Heisenberg?
her wandering hands. I take something at right, something at
Like,
left,
I don't even
here,
know
there, everywhere. Her tones,
the name of
colours,
the
and
main
nuances.
character.
I set them down. I bring them together. They form lines.
I do
they
know
become
one
objects,
character.
rocks,
I don't know which,
trees.
but
Without my
it's called
planning, they take on
Jesse or
volume,
something?
value.
And the main character says
If
his
these
name a lot.
volumes, these values,
guessing?
correspond
I only
on
know
my
that
canvas,
because
in my
Arctic Games
sensibility,
made
to the
a
planes, to the spots which are there
a
before
video
our
of
eyes.
videos of him
Then
just
my canvas
playing
has
Stardew
brought
Valley
its hands together. It does
and
not.
acting like him.
The concept of a clock enfolds all succession in time. In the concept, the 6th hour is not earlier than the 7th or 8th, although the clock never strikes the hour, save when the concept biddeth. Nicholas of Cusa, 1450.
That's mine, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I have some ideas about it, and I
Ah,
just
fair enough.
wanted...
You'll find you back.
I thought my voyage had come to
Wait,
its end,
this might be the
at the
last
last
one.
limit of my power. That the path before me was closed, the provisions exhausted, and the time come to take shelter in silent
So
obscurity.
that's his criminal name.
But I find
Okay.
that thy will knows no end in me. And when words die out on the tongue, new melodies break forth from the heart. And where old tracks are lost, new country is revealed with its wonders.
Let's look at this place. The flowers blossoming in the night and tidy water. Well, I did view the town. Not true, there's one. Well, I did do a lot of them, and some might not have been in the correct way, but yeah. I did even call out the double one at the church. You really don't remember? I am very big brain. Yet again, I still searched it up, but I mean, this would have taken otherwise extremely long without a tutorial of some kind. There is a statue sticking out of the pond, you're correct. The one with a flickering light. This one. And the light is still flickering. Is there some... At what point does it not flicker? Also, does it say? Doesn't say. I'm gonna search for completion. But here is the statue with a flickering light. 2, 3 puzzles. So I'm missing 2. Most likely triangle puzzles. Right. Okay, then I'll try and see the... I'll try to find the triangle puzzles. Just Google it and tell me the results or what the max is, the max number. Is there an easy way to track the triangle ones? Puzzles. Am I here on the wiki? Missing 2. Like where? How am I gonna ever find out which one? Orange leaves. Yeah, are the orange leaves are also monologues, I believe. And still, all of them are open. Or are like those triangle leaves? Like those kinds of triangle leaves. How would I know which ones are active and which ones aren't? Because here I have two types of the spectrum. One dark and one lighter. How would I know which ones I still need to do, and how would I know where they are? Discarded panels, that's probably it. I found discarded panels on the wiki. Probably have If the images will load, I can probably try and find a fire there. So let's just go everywhere, I guess. See if I have done all of them. Yeah, launch puzzles. I mean, I have the wiki open at the moment, so might as well use that. Let's see, the first one is at the start. Which I probably have, but might as well check it out anyway. No, that's here. Through the door. Yep, him complete. And the glass factory is up next. Need to go up. Need to be on the roof here. Probably here. Yep, but already got that one. Desert Coast is the next one on the list. Like these, like triangle puzzles or discarded panels, they're fairly easy to solve. The difficulty is finding them. I mean, I already have the wiki open on it. I don't need an IGN page. I already have it open on my phone. I think it's this side. It's one or the other. It is a desert coast. What about this? Quarry roof. Yeah, the orange ones might also be included already, so we'll see. I do only have 15 minutes left, so yeah, gonna have to try and make pace and try and be fast. Let's see, the one over here, probably already done it. Yep. Next is the keep, the big castle. And all the lasers point to one place. Also kind of feels satisfying. Feels nice. It feels like I've accomplished something in my life. Oh yeah. I mean, probably first accomplishment in my life might possibly hit is 100 subscribers, but that's probably still a long ways away. But even if it's a long ways away, you can still dream. Dream on. However, yep, already. Jungle Lone Bridge. Have I done any in the jungle yet? I don't remember. Straight ahead. Also, the wiki isn't really specifically going in a correct line because it's going from one place to another. Probably here? Yep. Because now it's the shipwreck. Or at least I did skip something. Yeah, at least 2 from the Stars place with the tree houses. I did skip. Just because I believe I have them already. Yep, him already. I mean, there are still leaves in the water, as you can see. It doesn't completely go away. Like, there will always be the leaves here. I'm sure of it. Right? Just how many more do I need? I need 2 more. And I already saw a tree there. Huh. Let's look a bit more. So I can give a more detailed understanding. I'm just gonna follow the things. So now it's back at the keep, because this place just really just can't follow its own things. Goes from one place to another. Also some ways are easier done than the other. Here. No, the one here I think I've already done though. Hello Tone. Nice to see you again in the stream. Yep, already done him. I'm basically now currently walking around and going everywhere. Just trying to see if certain puzzles are met. You know, I'm probably just gonna look at the guides and see if there are any that I have missed. Because the ones that I'm sure of that I've done, no need to do them, of course. But the ones that I think I have not gotten, I'll gotta go for them. $58? Since when? I mean, it's probably like a repeat subscriber. Somebody who was subscribed in the past, then unsubscribed, and then subscribed again. Because I don't have a notification from it. Here's one that I missed. Like this? Yeah. One more. Oh god, already at the end. Still missing one supposedly. No, the subscriber goal top left, that's manual. There's somewhere probably another puzzle that I haven't done yet. One that ain't the other things. Let me just check on my phone real quick if it's actually true. If I actually gotten another subscriber. Yes, 58. Alright. Look at the top left. It will probably take some time, but just look at the top left. Look at the subscriber goal. If given enough time, it will be manually updated. Five out of 6? 500 out of 60? No, this is correct. 58 out of 60. But I'm still missing one. And where could that be? I must have done something somewhere and accidentally cancelled it. And being too lazy to deactivate it. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I basically did everything, even though it isn't. Still says I'm missing one. No, that's not Kreuner. I know him. He's not Kreuner. Yep, that's 007 Master. A friend of mine. Possibly it's a random puzzle here. At the random house. Because I think it's a puzzle here that I cancelled and too lazy to redo it. That one is solved. He is solved. Also there solved. I thought I cancelled one, and I was too lazy to do it again. I must have missed something somewhere. This elevator, is the elevator going to be activated? No idea, can't see. Now it's just becoming a goose hunt or something like that. Where, oh where is it? Here? Nope, that one is solved. I think it was somewhere here? The one in here, I think. Like all of these on the outside, yeah, all solved. No, I think I remember. I just continue on with these guys as well. But it's this blue part where you can just skip. No, it is. Come on. And possibly down here. One of Please. Yeah. See? I knew it. I knew I undid something. No. God damn it. Okay, so one that I have not done before. I hate it. Here. All of these.
And so, by a backhanded, upside-down argument, was predicted that there is...
Every solution counts. Just hoping that this may do it. Nope.
So it's...
Yep, I've done those. There's an exit. Where, oh where? I have no idea. Where can I have missed something? Flower. Look at subs again. 60? Tone. This seems very suspicious. Like, very suspicious. A bit too suspicious. So Master, you're saying that if I have done a solution to a puzzle, then that, like, the puzzle has to be complete. You don't have to do the multiple types of solutions, right? One type is enough. Wait. I think inside the I never used the elevator inside the secret place. I think I forgot a elevator. But Tone, can you please really? Okay then. And probably the stream Saturday. Solution. And that means like this would also count. Load. No, it's literally every puzzle because I've only done this way. Inside I've not done it yet. No. Come on. I guess this, it's still, goddamn, this one is currently unsolved. There, still. Still the same. And then I guess subscriber special on this Wednesday? No, not Wednesday. Saturday. Special will probably be on Saturday this week. if nothing goes in the way. By the way, Tony, if you want to participate, you should join the Discord server, as that will be the only way to be able to participate in it. Which, if you want to join, link in the description. But, where? I'm still missing something. Secret place? Would this count? Or at least there's something here? That probably already is the case. Yeah, I mean, you guys can join in on the fun during the subscriber special. I mean, you'll know more about it once I have announced it. But you will need Minecraft Java Edition. So if you want to join on the subscriber special, then be sure to have Java Edition of Minecraft and also be in the Discord server. This is complete. Would it be one in here? Does this count? Probably not. And all the pillars are complete. Flash round. Yeah. Does that count? Why game? This elevator is complete. I mean, there is one triangle puzzle that I can still look at. It's like above it somewhere. But for the Discord server, it's in the description, so be sure to join. Also, 3 people watching. Holy. Still 60 subs. Nearly complete. I just don't know. I genuinely don't know. All of them are done. You guys are done. One up top also done. Can't really see it, but I did do them. Where oh where? I've done all the mandatory ones. Ones that are required. Where would the last one be? Why must this actually be so difficult? One last puzzle. Just location is unknown. can check there again. It's probably some very obscure, not required, nobody knows about it puzzle. Probably this way would work. I did do the 3D panels, but I didn't get anything. I mean, with the cave you mean the one underneath the mountain, right? The secret cave. There isn't any secret one somehow here? Nope. Why must this be so difficult? Nope, they're all complete. Including them. Huh. Where, oh where would it be? Where would one be without the letter B? Missing one. I mean, I think I did. Like, I think in the pond you would see, right? If you missed any. That's not the pond, that's the ocean. Here, the pond. Let's see, I don't see any leaf yet. Oh, there, but it's dark. So it's already gotten. At least that's my logic. Yeah, those two already gotten. Not of dark. So supposedly, yeah, another dark. Two more dark. I mean, I should have them all. I don't see anything more. Every clam is open as such. Yeah, but which panels would all be multiple answer? That's the thing. You might think some are only single answers, but in actuality there are multiple answers. Or some multiple answers where you think it's only single answers. Right, it's still, yeah, 522. Huh. Yeah, all of these are solved. And I believe up top I also did it. Metachlorine. But I did get all of the metachlorine. Maybe you can try and explain which one I missed, if any. Which I hope I did not miss any of them, but could be possible. But this is just like, why must this game torture me with one that isn't solved while the rest are? I mean, there are here two different ones at this place, at the one with the stars. I mean, if I go to there, oh, I can already see that one is solved. I mean, I'm not much with a link. I would rather just have somebody tell it. That's a bit nicer. That's a bit more normally cryptic. But I'm probably gonna have to end the stream soon-ish. Just go that direction. Oh, already this one done. I mean, I'm gonna have to go to bed. Thank you everybody for at least watching. Probably I'm probably gonna look it up, probably make a video of it, just a simple short video, because a whole stream for just one singular puzzle isn't really worth it. But thank you at least everybody for sticking with me this far. This Saturday it's gonna be a subscriber special, so be on the lookout for that. People who have Minecraft Java Edition and are on the Discord server will be able to participate. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, join the Discord server, watch the playlist, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Bye bye everybody. See you all next time.